One of our biggest stunts ever. This tank weighs 18 tons. Wait till you see what this baby can do.
Now, for a totally hidden video special request. Recently, we got a letter from Larry Fox in Oakland, California. He wrote, "Dear Steve, my wife and I are big fans of Totally Hidden Video, and every week she tells me there is no way that they would ever catch me. I'd know it was a trick. Steve, I don't think so. I had an idea that involved her car and an army tank. What I would like to do is to totally demolish her car with the tank. I really can't believe she'd figure it out. Sincerely, Larry E. Fox." A tank, a car, sounds like a Totally Hidden Video to me. We decided that we might just be able to help Larry out.
We sent our crew to Oakland, California, just to help Larry prove Penny wrong. 0600, we determined that the subject would be having lunch at the Hyatt Regency. 0700, we set our crew up in the adjoining parking lot. 0800, our art department arrived with this authentic military tank, 18 tons of car-crunching steel. Since our tank was going to be driven by actors, we decided we'd better practice our stunt on an old car. Contact. Will we be able to fool Penny when we do this to her car? Stay tuned.
Do I have to spell it out for you?
Welcome back, and now I'd like to introduce you to Larry Fox. Larry, thanks for joining us. Now, Larry, tell us what prompted you to write this letter.
Well, Steve, each week Penny and I watch the show, and each week she goes on and on about how she'd never be fooled, and she'd know in a minute she was on Totally Hidden Video. I wanted to prove her wrong.
Well, let's see how we did.
1100 hours, Operation Crunch continues. Larry arranged for his wife, Penny, to meet him here for lunch. Moments later, Penny arrives. As she steps out of her doomed car, you can see by her expression that she's had a hard day already. Now, our phony parking attendant directs her to repark her car in just the right spot. While Penny and Larry settle down for an intimate luncheon, our crew goes to work outside. First, the gas tank is removed. And a few other precautions are taken.
A battery!
Meanwhile, over their meal, Larry and Penny discuss their less than perfect morning.
You were a little upset just for being up that early after going to bed that late.
I wasn't a happy camper.
If she wasn't a happy camper then, wait till our troops move in to complete their mission. Of course, this isn't the real army, but you'd never know it from looking at our tank. After a satisfying meal, Larry lets Penny go ahead to her car while he pays the check. On her way out, Penny notices what looks like a military operation going on in the parking lot. Now let's pause for a moment and look at the situation from Penny's perspective. Here we have a couple of soldiers in camouflage, and at the other end of the parking lot, just your average 18-ton tank. But what's this right in its path?
Yeah.
Penny's car. Okay, Penny, you might as well put those keys away. You're about to experience military maneuvers firsthand.
Man, would you wait just a minute? We're running some maneuvers here. Just stand over here.
Are you kidding me?
I'm sorry.
Come on, guys.
The sergeant's in the car. I'm sorry.
Private, what's going on here? You were supposed to direct us, Private. Get back in. Ma'am, can I help you, please?
You can get your tank off my car.
This is your car?
Yes, sir.
Ma'am, if you can see the signs are posted...
This is where the parking attendant put my car.
Ma'am, I'm sorry. This is a cleared area. You can see the signs are clearly posted. Now, this is
where the parking attendant put my car.
As you can see, Penny would never fall for one of our tricks. When husband Larry comes out, remember he's in on the gag, be sure to notice his award-winning acting.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, oh my God.
This is
where he put my car.
May I see some identification, please? This is your car. He actually got here and parked it.
He told me, he physically had me back it up and park it here. This is
Were these
where...
signs here when you got here?
I don't know. This is where he told me to park it.
Oh, Penny.
Oh, Penny, now it's my fault?
Yes, it is all your fault, Penny, for saying that we could never fool you. Now, our parking attendant returns to the scene.
Excuse me, did you tell me to park my car here an hour ago? Did you not park my car here with me?
Well, you parked your car here. I didn't tell you to park it there.
Give me a break. You told me I backed it up and you told me to park it right here. And I said, do you need my keys?
No,
you said no.
I think I told you to park your car this way. Didn't I tell you? Where did I tell you to park?
Right where?
No. I said just park in this area, I believe.
Is this, ma'am, is this the parking attendant?
Yes. And
Son,
this is where he told me to park my car.
Son, did you park the car here?
Larry!
Yeah.
But Larry's not going to help her out of this one. Maybe if she went over the events one more time.
I came in here at 5 minutes to 11. And I go, I'm Penny Fox. You went and you checked my name.
I checked your name.
Right, and you go, no, move it over. I said, can I leave it here? You said, no. I pulled in here. You backed me up. You went back like this. I pulled forward, and you made me go back, and you go, stop. This is where you had me park my car.
I wouldn't park in this zone. Didn't you see the signs?
Larry, call the cops. I want the cops here.
Whoa. Before she brought in civilian officers, we let her in on a top military secret.
It's your husband's fault. He's the one that wrote us the letter, all right?
Larry, what are you doing to me? Wrote you a
It all
letter.
started, he wrote us a letter suggesting that maybe you'd like to be on Totally Hidden Videos.
And you did this to my car.
That's right, Penny. And thanks to Larry, we got you.
And why did we do that? Because, Penny, we just wanted to buy you a new car. And here's a check that should cover that.
Thank you.
Thank you. Come on, Larry, give that back. Actually, what everybody wants to know is what you said in the bleeps, but we can't tell you. Now, were you fooled?
I was very fooled.
Very fooled. All right, my man. Okay. Well, that's our show for tonight. See you next week.
Tomorrow night at 9, it's a taxing problem for the Bundys as they're forced to sell Peg's hair for wigs to raise money to pay back taxes. That's followed by Open House here on 2. Now stay tuned for a look at the story behind the news. The Reporters is next here on KTVU.